Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 16th to the 30th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay, so at the heart of everything, Sagittarius, actually give me a minute, taking it in. Okay, at the heart of everything is the world. It's the world, of course, Sagittarius. The world is opening to you. I say of course because it's like, it's going to be something small, right? It's just going to be the whole entire world. It's just going to be all your thoughts and dreams and desires and passions coming forward, right? No big deal. It's just everything. But here, the world is coming forward. You are seeing the door open in just extraordinary ways. You're also seeing yourself being like, I can do this. I can move this way. I can go over here. I can do X, Y, Z. And it's like you are opening to the world. You are seeing yourself in a bigger way, in a broader way, in a greater way than you had seen yourself before. And then the challenge is the Two of Cups. The challenge is going to be a healing energy that is around you, like a balancing of everything, which is interesting because you're Temperance, right? You're represented by Temperance in the major arcana. You're all about balance. You're all about harmony. When you are out of balance, you feel it. Like a Libra feels it because Libra is justice in the scales, right? But you feel it differently, right? It is more about your inner truth, your inner passion. It's more personal, right? So here, with the Two of Cups coming forward, it is healing. The challenge is going to be to heal. The challenge is going to be in balance because you're going to get a little bit healed. You're going to get a little bit there and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better, right? I'm not so tired. I don't need to sleep anymore, right? I'm not so hungry. I don't need to eat anymore. You're just going to keep on going and going and going. No, take care of yourself. Take time to sleep. Take time to eat. Take time to care for your body, your soul, and yourself. It's super important. You're super important. Don't forget it. All right? Because you're going to get a little bit of the tank full and then you're like, oh, it's perfect. It's so much better than it was before. Yeah, it was because you were running on like fumes and like Red Bulls, right? But here, it's like, here, just heal, connect, slow it down, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to what you put into your body. Be kind to what you are expecting from yourself. That's going to be really important. Where we need to focus during this time is the Six of Wands, is a celebration of being. It is a sense of like a job well done. Even if it's something small, it's like, wow, I emptied the dishwasher. go me, you know? And you can sit there and say, well, that's just silly, you know, because you can't fill it again if you don't empty it. But celebrate the little things. And then when you start celebrating the little things, the big things, you're automatically going to start to be like, wow, that is a big deal. Because if the little things are a big deal, then the big things definitely are. Celebrate you. Celebrate every aspect of you, every moment of you. It's not being egotistical. It's just a sense of like, wow, job well done, you know, and being proud of who you are, what you are accomplishing, and how you are moving things forward. It moves us then to the energy that is leaving. Oh, it's the 10 of Cups. I say, oh, because the 10 of Cups is that sense of like, this is just happiness. And it's like, oh, this is leaving. Why is it leaving? Because you've completed a cycle emotionally, right? You've gained a deeper understanding. You've leveled up. You've leveled up in the video game of emotional life. And that's working really well for you. So with the 10 of Cups here, there is a sense of leaving this energy of really needing to focus on bringing love and happiness and joy back into your world of existence. And now that it's back, you're like, oh, I've got this, right? Oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like, right? This is where it's supposed to be. This is the joy. And you have that to tap back to, you know, touch ground with. But you don't need to be there every moment of every day, right? You don't need to be constantly reminded because you have that energy in you that really is quite beautiful. It leads us then to your strength. And your strength is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. Time frame is June 21st to July 22nd, right in the scope of this reading. You are taking the reins, you're moving things forward, you are going after what it is that you want. You are also looking at things through an emotional eye. And it's interesting because once you step into the healing eye, like once you step into that place of care for yourself and love for yourself, you are going to see yourself open up, like just bloom like a flower. You're like, whoa, I didn't know this could be me, or I didn't know that I could have these talents come forward, or these dreams that I've given up on. No, they're coming now to the forefront of my being, my soul, and myself. I'm taking the reins of what I want. I'm going after what I need. I'm seeing myself in a new way, in a powerful way, in a compassionate way. And as you do so, it brings us then to the near future, which is the Two of Wands. Now, the repeat of the number 2 here is this beautiful sense of creativity, camaraderie coming forward. And it is opening up the door. It is saying to yourself, like, this is what I want from me and for me. And this is where I want to be. You're looking at things, and instead of saying like, oh, the door's closed, like I don't need to see anymore. You're creatively, intuitively, you know, compassionately looking out into the world, looking out into your heart, your soul, yourself, and saying, wow, there's so much more here than I thought there was. There's so much more to me than I had thought. Or I was trying to fit myself into a box, into a way of being that just wasn't right. It's kind of like Cinderella's stepsisters trying to fit their foot into a slipper that was never going to fit them. Our world tells us that's what you're supposed to want, right? You're supposed to want that glass slipper. It's supposed to fit no matter what, make it work. And sometimes it just doesn't work. And you're looking at yourself now and you're saying, I don't want that. I've never wanted that. And now I'm opening the door to my soul and myself and what I want and what I need and what I'm looking for me. And it's exciting. It's exhilarating. I mean, Sagittarius, you're meant for a bit of an adventure. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is Zeus, right? Jupiter is the Roman name for Zeus. You are ruled by the god of the gods. So here you are opening up that door and you're ready for that adventure. You're ready for that excitement of life. And it brings us then to the advice, and it's the 9 of Swords. And that's an interesting advice because, you know, the 9 of Swords is a bit intense. The 9 of Swords is worry and doubt and fear and questioning and being up at night, right? And what Spirit was saying here with take care of yourself and sleep. And, you know, feed your body and feed your soul. And the 9 of Swords is feeding your soul on worry and doubt and fear and being overwhelmed. And so here, just be mindful about that. Be mindful that the advice is, hey, it's going to be really easy to worry. It's going to be really easy to slip into old habits and, you know, kind of overburden your mind, overburden your soul, overburden your body, put too much stress on yourself, and then it just robs and robs and robs. So just be mindful about that, because here with the Nine of Swords, we have this beautiful like ghost raven that is flying through, and it's like the bed is an illusion, right? She's in the middle of a field, but it feels like she's stuck. It feels like she's trapped. It feels like she's overwhelmed, or this could even be a nightmare, right? And what Spirit is saying here is to set yourself free, meaning break the bed, break down the walls, break down the ideas, and let yourself just release. Let yourself have a good scream. Let yourself have a good, release of energy, whatever it is, however you need to do it. And then look at what you really want, and look at the heart of what you're worrying about. Because is it you're worrying about dreams that you really, really want? Or is it that those dreams, they don't fit you anymore, but you thought you were supposed to have them? You thought that was the way it was supposed to be. It moves us then into the environment. And this is the Seven of Cups. This is your dreams coming forward. And this is more options than you could possibly have imagined, because like you're getting out of your own head in your own way. And then all of a sudden, so much more opens up to you. All of a sudden it's like, oh, well, what about this? And what about that? And question this and question that, and look at this and look at that. And did you know it could come from this direction? And did you know that you'd be interested in this? And did you know, have you heard? And all of a sudden the dreams start coming forward in the most magnificent of ways, in the most beautiful of ways. And as they do so, you are in an environment of questioning, of diving deeper, of looking at things differently, and it brings you to your hopes and your fears. And that's the King of Cups. The King of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So if you're born on the cusp with Scorpio, if you have water sign energy in your chart, that's going to come through very powerfully. But the hope is to let your heart move you forward. Right? The hope is to embrace your love and your passion and your insight. The fear is that you could be eaten up by everybody else's emotional demands. The fear is that you'll feel the world so deeply that you won't be able to interact in it, right? We all know those people who are so sensitive, or we might have gone through the evolution of being that person ourselves, where we were so sensitive and so connected that it just overrode everything. So here, the King of Cups is to embrace the heart and not be ruled by anybody else's emotions, or not even be ruled by our own emotions, being ruled by what we love and letting the ego fall away, which is a goal, right? Yogis and holy people spend their whole lives, embracing that goal, let the ego fall away. And so here, it is embracing what it is that we love. It is being a king, but the gentlest of the kings, the kindest of the kings, the king that is most likely to be mocked and ridiculed because he's not meeting the expectations of what others are demanding, but he is meeting the expectation of his heart. And he is strong enough to say, this is what matters. And that's going to be, that's our goal, that's our hope, and that's our fear, to embrace what we truly love, what we truly want, and not fall victim to the ridicule of others, or fall sway to everybody else's opinion. And we'll never be able to be what everybody wants us to be. We have to be what we need ourselves to be. And it moves us then to the potential outcome, and that's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is that during this time, it's going to be funny, but we're going to see a gift within ourselves come forward. We're going to see a blessing from Spirit come forward. It is not going to be in a nicely wrapped, beautiful way where we're like, oh, shiny, this looks great. It is going to be in a way where it's like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Do you not see all of this that I have to do over here? Are you seriously pulling me in this direction? And Spirit's like, yes, you're welcome. So just know that in the last half of June, you're going to go on a bit of a ride that you weren't quite anticipating, but it's going to be so worth it. And it is so worth it. It opens up doors, it opens up avenues, it opens up insights and ideas and creativity. And you're like, why didn't I do this before? It wasn't as scary as I thought it was. It brings us to our spiritual message, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have two. We have the raven and the magpie. It says the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Yeah, there's going to be a rhythm. There's going to be a alignment during this time. Like spirits, like take note. The magpie, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what is no longer needed. And that's what this reading has really been talking about as well. It's time to let go with what we're not anymore. It's like, this doesn't fit me. This isn't me. I don't need to keep it. I don't want it. And when we say we don't want it, we mean it. We're like, no, I don't want this. It's not right. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. And this is creativity. This is the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is our central energy. It is our creative energy. And it is letting ourselves embrace our creative self. It is letting that creativity shine forward. And it's letting us be who it is that we are without apologizing. We might not fit into, the ideal, feminine, masculine aspect of what we are supposed to be. We might not be Barbie or Ken or a rom-com or any of these things, but we get to creatively be us. We get to embrace who it is that we are, what it is that we love, what it is that we want. And that opens up the door for us in the most beautiful of ways. It's like, no, this is me. This is what my soul loves. This is what my soul wants. And I'm not apologizing for it. It moves us then. But again, that's only if we come from a place of love and compassion. Do no harm. This isn't for, nastiness, right? This just, Spirit isn't talking about that. Spirit is talking about a elevation of vibrational energy to embrace creativity, to embrace gentleness, compassion, and love in this world. And it moves us then to our subconscious, and our subconscious. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. And spirit guides, angels. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one and the other one that fell down. 7 of Pentacles, be mindful. And rebirth, interesting. Okay, so something is trying to drain us as we are transforming, and we are kind of overwhelmed by the transformation that we're going through. So when we are going through a rebirth, it can be traumatic. Birth is traumatic, right? Like if you see, babies being born, animals being born, it's not the nicest, gentlest, like, oh, okay, this is super easy type of thing. There's a level of intensity to it. And when the soul is reborn, when we are transformed, when we go through an elevation of spirit, there's a level of intensity to it. So just noting that, Sagittarius, is going to be important. The 7 of Pentacles is patience, okay? But I really am focusing on I know it's holly here and it's holy and everything, but vines take down oak trees. And in ancient Celtic tradition, a vine was seen as more powerful than an oak because it could fell a tree, right? So what we're going to see here is that we need to cut away that which is draining us and that which is hindering us from being reborn or making us doubt the transformation that we're going through, or making us doubt our rebirth and our reconnection with self, okay, or with what we want. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message. And this is the white owl. And it says, the wisdom and message of the divine are within you. And they are. They are within you. They are talking to you. And it is our job right now to listen. The subconscious chakra message is the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above your crown. This is angels and masters. This is your angels and your spirit guides connecting with you, wrapping their wings around you, loving you, guiding you, moving you forward. So you are deeply protected during this time. It doesn't mean to go and do foolish things. It just means that you are deeply protected. And when you feel like, oh, my angels are around me, they are. When you feel like, oh, that was a message from spirit, it was. So just be aware. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the 9 of Wands, and that is feeling drained and overwhelmed, especially when we start demanding more and more from ourselves, when we stop treating ourselves gently and stop treating ourselves kindly. All right. So here with the 9 of Wands, embracing calm, embracing gentleness, because we're tired. We're tired of endless battles. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious tarot message is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Time frame is October 23rd to November 21st. And what we are going to see here is that there is that transformation, that rebirth, that dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. And as we embrace ourselves being transformed, as we embrace our lives in a different way, we start to see a shadow, like we're stepping out of a shadow, we're stepping out of a darkness, we're stepping out of a sorrow that was around us that we just do not have any time for anymore. And that is beautiful. Right? Comes through, Scorpio energy comes through more enhanced if you're born on the cusp with Scorpio or if you have Scorpio in your chart. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed end of June. Bye.